Battlefield 6 has been a massive hit. I mean, no other shooter game has been this well received by players in the past few days. I mean, look at this peak of 747,440, and here's the breakdown of the different gaming platforms. In an article by Notebook Check, Battlefield 6 has sold 6.5 million copies in a few days since its release, generating $350 million in revenue. Steam accounts for 65.7% of total sales, with over 3.5 million copies sold and generating more than 220 million in revenue. PlayStation 5 makes up 23.7% of sales with more than 1.5 million copies sold. Xbox Series XS accounts for 19.6%, selling over 1.2 million copies. This is huge, to be honest. And now the reason why I brought this up, it seems as if the prodigal child has come back. Marathon. In an article by The Gamer, Marathon concerns grow as game will reportedly cost the same as Concord at launch. In this article by Sam Woods, the last 12 months have not been good for Bungie and Marathon. Last August, the studio faced another round of layoffs, cutting 220 staff members. Let's be honest, by the end of this year, there'll be more staff layoffs in the gaming industry. While then, CEO Pete Parsons kept control of his executive car collection. It seems someone is mad. In May, a developer who was accused of plagiarizing an artist's work, resulting in the definite delay of Marathon and the cancellation of its marketing, coupled with struggling numbers for Destiny 2. Reports suggested that the vibes have been worse at the company. Things could be a lot to get worse though. Why is Bungie not naming this developer? He or she, or gender neutral, cost the studio millions. People got laid off, destroyed image of Bungie, even though it was already ruined. According to a new leak, the troubled Marathon is set to launch with a price tag very reminiscent of Sony's other major failure, Concord. Marathon could be launching with a $40 price tag. Yesterday, hope was revived for Marathon fans as Bungie announced that it would be holding a new beta later this month. That hope, unfortunately, seems to be short-lived, with one Bungie leaker, Colony Dix, via Insider Gaming, claiming the game will launch at $40. So yes, I can confirm that they are doing a beta test from the 22nd of October to 28th October 2025. We have known for a while that the game would be free to play, with Marathon social media accounts sharing that it will be a premium title, but not a full-priced one. This $40 report makes sense, then especially given the success of Helldivers 2 at that price. Well, to be fair, Helldivers 2 and Marathon are completely different, and Marathon has its own issues. The problem is that the game feels a lot more like Concord than it does Helldivers. That's what I've been saying. That's the major difference between Helldivers and Marathon. You don't need me to remind you of the travesty that was Concord, a title which had little fanfare leading up to launch, resulting in a complete and utter failure. The game was shuttered within 2 weeks, moved from players' PlayStation accounts and its development house. Firehawk Studios was shut down a month later with all the pre-launch issues, and despite PlayStation CEO Herman Hulst claiming the company wouldn't make the same mistake as it did with Concord, things feel ill, similarly, and it's hard to imagine anything but the worst for Marathon. Look, at the end of the day, these studios do not listen to the gamers. There'll be a huge problem. They've been told with the problems, they've been given advice. If they refuse to listen, well, it'll be die like Concord. Dix also suggests that the deluxe edition of the game will cost around $60 and will come with skins and $30 worth of season pass tickets. Now, that $60 is the same price as Battlefield 6, which presumably will be redeemable against the game season pass, and the game's pre-order bonus will reportedly feature a Disney ship, Ghost, and Sparrow. The leaker is a little bit non-committal with their claims, punctuating them with question marks and other half-hearted assertions. So take this with a grain of salt. However, if things come to pass, it doesn't look good. Now, the information is not yet confirmed by Bungie that the game will be $40. It can change, so just be aware. But if it's true, $40 is not a bad price. The question is, will the game be worth that price? Will the gamer switch to Marathon from Battlefield 6 or Call of Duty? Bungie needs to make sure the game delivers more than other shooter games. They must listen and take note of gamers' concerns and advice during the first game test before the game releases, or else it will be another Concord. But with the way they are pushing it to be released, I assume not much changes in terms of character design. Bungie needs to be aware that it's coming into a market which has too many shooter games. We have Splitgate 2 in beta test, which is having a terrible test, as can be seen by the player count. Upgraders is also going to do its final test. We had XDefiant, which went offline in June 2025. So Bungie has to make sure Marathon offers top quality content, which is able to retain and attract gamers compared to its competitors. Also, with this kind of rocking marathon, will it have a major impact on the game? Will gamers forgive and forget? What do you think? Should Marathon be a free-to-play game, or are you willing to pay for it? Let me know in the comment section. Remember to smash the like button and subscribe. Take care.